All right, here we are, folks. I now have the official tour of the tiny house completed. We've got a porch on the front. She's 13.6 feet high. We'll clear all the power lines. That's the legal height. We have a cute porch and with some decorations. Found this lovely little gargoyle at a thrift shop. Gotta love him. Under the gooseneck, we got our old porch swing and decided to give it a new life, and there's plenty of room to sit in it underneath. It makes a good shady spot. It's really cute. Okay, let's take a look inside. Tiny houses all have to be named, so obviously for the swing, this one is Just a Swingin' from the old John Anderson song. Here we go. Front door. Okay, here we are in the kitchen area. Let me back up so you can see it a little bit better. I chose just stock IKEA cabinets. We put those in, put lots of storage baskets, so there's plenty of places to put things. Little microwave, sink, standard sink. We have a stackable washer and dryer. It's a little bigger than I preferred, but I got it at a really good price and couldn't pass it up, so that's what you just have to make work whenever you are going on a budget. So we have washer, dryer. Let's see. I will go this way. Here is my massive kitchen table. Folds down. We have a little bracket underneath that folds out. Right. Host lots of parties at that one. Okay. Let's see. We have a little fridge, some storage. It's hard to get a good video without being able to back up. But let's go to the bedroom area. I put the bed up on a gooseneck part because, let me step up here without breaking my neck. It's a lot less claustrophobic up here than building a loft. I mean, putting the bed in the loft because, you know, some folks just are not big enough. And I'm only 5 feet tall, but it was a little bit tight up there. And so we have the bed area here. Right, very cozy. This, the boards on the walls, you'll notice they're all a checkerboard pattern kind of. These boards actually are reclaimed. They came from an old house that I helped my dad tear down years ago. And at first I was going to use the clean side of the boards, but, you know, there was a lot of personality in this old paint that was left on here, so we decided to run with that. So, anyway, plenty of room in the gooseneck for sleeping at night. Here we'll turn around and I'll give you the view from up here. This direction, you can see the loft across. I decided to use the loft for just a really cool hangout spot and some extra storage. Here's a really cool touch. My dad's an engineer, so he designed me this nifty ladder that you can pull down. It's on a pulley system, you'll see, and a weight. Pull it down to access the loft. Then you can just push it right back up out of your way when you want to open the door and get around to things. So I will go ahead and pull that down and we'll take a look up in the loft. Ugh. It's a little noisy. Alright, heading up to the loft area. Just like I said, extra storage for some places. I have a cozy little spot that I've piled some pillows. There's a little bookshelf. I've added a few things so you can kind of see how storage works up here. I have a very large, nice window to lay there and stare out of. It is big enough to get out of in case there's a fire. So we made sure that was up to code. Air conditioning's up here. So, okay, let me back down. All right. Whoop. Get that out of the way. Okay, last but not least, we have the tiny bathroom. It does have just a normal door. Closing it off. Tiny bathroom, but that's what you get in a tiny house. Right here is closet area. I don't know how well I can show you, but it is a standard full-size, normal, somewhat closet. Plenty of room for things. I just covered it with these little Once again, IKEA curtains, but there is room in this whole section. You can kind of see. We put little shelving inside the studs, which makes for cool shoe storage or any other kind of small storage like that. So always use those little walls and the shelves if you don't need them for insulation or in the studs. Okay, so here's a really cool piece of reclaimed granite. Adds a little fancy touch. Medicine cabinet. Once again, these old boards, I use the clean side. They're the ones from the old house that we tore down. Just for fun, I decoupaged all my light switch covers with fine art, since I am an artist. So that added a nice little touch. Here we are with the tiny bathroom, shower. We tiled it. Hopefully that will stay like it's supposed to. The only RV part in this whole thing is this tiny bathtub. It is an RV bathtub, but it really fit the needs for this space, and it really worked out well. So we've got a tankless electric hot water heater. It works fantastic. I have plenty of hot water. And of course I use one of these nifty shower curtains with all the buckets. That way I don't have to find any place to stand all the shampoo and stuff like that. Do have some extra storage fold out underneath the bathtub, so try to poke in those little storage things anywhere you can possibly get them, guys. Speaking of storage and hiding things, this is if you have a cat, we don't want to share a litter box with him if possible, so we have a cat door which opens up into this nifty cabinet where you can put the litter box and keep it out of the way and out from under your feet, and hopefully any smells down. So okay, last here is the toilet area. We did the same thing with the shelves in the studs. Again, it is just a regular toilet. You can hook it up to sewer or septic. A person could always pull it out easily and put a composting toilet in if you're one of the off-grid or tiny house people. So there's a vent right above it to kind of allow for some air circulation. Also, there is a vent, this switch that goes right up here. It's an exhaust fan to pull all the steam and everything out of the bathroom. So that's all been taken care of. And out we go. Back into the kitchen. All right. That concludes our tiny house tour. It is definitely tiny at 200 square feet, but I do believe we've gone to a lot of trouble to pack a lot of handy devices in here for storage and living. So pretty proud of this project. Thank you guys for following along.